Guys, I'm gonna show you how to roast a whole chicken in the Ninja Foodi XL Grill coming up. This is Cooking with CJ, the show about cooking, drinking, barbecue, and all the other stuff that goes along with it. I am not a chef, I am not a bartender, I am not a pit master, but I play all three on TV. I'm gonna show you how to make quick, easy, tasty recipes and have a little bit of fun along the way. So let's get this party started. What's up, everybody? Welcome to Cooking with CJ. I'm CJ, and if you're a returning subscriber, part of CJ's crew, you know I love you. If you're new to the channel, of course, hit that subscribe button, that bell next to it, so you can get alerts on all what we're doing here. Okay, what are we doing here today, guys? So I've done my first couple videos with this Ninja Foodi XL Grill, and I've gotten tons of comments, tons of ideas, tons of questions that y'all have. So like I said, eventually we're gonna be doing a full review video, but I wanna get a few cooks in this thing under my belt before I start talking about, you know, pros, cons, all that good stuff, okay? One question that has been bombarding my comments in my group, any of that stuff, is can you cook a full chicken in the Ninja Foodi Grill, XL Grill, right? Because you can in your regular grill, you know, the original. I spatchcocked the one that I did, and when you spatchcock it, it means you cut out the backbone, break that breastplate, and layer it flat, which I think is the best way to cook these birds anyway. It's a more even cooking, a little quicker. But a lot of you want to do it whole chicken, like rotisserie style that you get at like, you know, your supermarket or Costco or whatever. So we're going to see how we can make this whole bird fit. And then if it doesn't fit, right, I'm gonna spatchcock it, all right? And I will let you know if it fits or not. So the little bird that I have right here is just a shade over 4 pounds, all right? It's young turkey, it's organic. I mean, I don't know if that makes a difference to anybody. But when I was at my local grocery store, there was a much bigger sized chickens and then these little organic ones that I thought we'd have a better chance to make them fit in the new XL Grill, okay? Why don't you all come over to my Ninja Foodi Grill station, otherwise known as my kitchen island, and let's start messing with this bird. What do you say? All right, come on over. All right, so here's the deal. That was rather aggressive. Opened up that a little too hard right there. All right, so here's the deal. We're gonna put the grill pan in there. So we got our whole bird here. I'm gonna leave it in the packaging while we try to find out if it fits or not. Okay, so let's just see here. So we're gonna cook it. We're gonna cook it with the breast side up, legs up like this. So this is exactly how it's going to go in, all right? Let's shut it. See, got a bit of a gap right here. All right, so grill plate, no bueno. Okay, so let's take this out. Put the grill plate to the side. All right, so this is one of the dehydrator racks for my Ninja Foodi pressure cooker. I did not get the roasting rack for this XL Grill. So I just found something that would, you know, a chicken could sit on. You know, I want a little air underneath it. All right, so let's get this bird on there. So there's still a little gap. All right, so you can see there's still a little gap in there. You don't want that, you want it completely closed. But I would say that's about the height of the little roasting rack in there. So as you can see, that was the height of the roasting rack. So let's take the roasting rack out. All right, now let's put the chicken just in the pot right here, okay? Shuts completely, okay? No gap, we're good to go. I don't know if it's touching the heating element or the screen, but it doesn't feel like it. It feels like it's a pretty clean drop right there. That's what we're gonna do, okay? I'm gonna take this out, take the plastic off. We're gonna get it seasoned, take all the giblets and whatnot out of there, and then we'll get this thing cooking. We're gonna roast it. We're gonna use our temperature probe in there. We're gonna put it in the breast and just see how this goes. All right, so here's the deal. This isn't, you know, the best way to cook your chicken or anything like that. This is not like some hand-me-down recipe, not some rotisserie thing. This is just to see how the whole chicken fits in the Ninja Foodi XL Grill, okay? So I don't need these suggestions like, oh, you should put some butter here, some herbs there, stuff the cavity with whatnot or whatever. I appreciate all that, but we are just seeing how it fits, how well it cooks, okay? Just keep that in mind. All right, let's get this thing going. We got our chicken undone, cleared all the goodies inside. patted it dry. Then I took this, you know, we got it out in this tray, threw some kosher salt on it to let it kind of dry brine just for half hour or so. But that's something that could be done up to overnight if you want. But I want to get this video done and I don't want to wait till the morning. So there we go. Let's get this bad boy on. Okay, we're going to roast. I want to get this preheating. I don't think it'll take more than, 45 minutes or, at all. But I want to get it preheating and get it started. So let's hit start. Now let's prepare this bird. Again, you guys can use olive oil, okay? When you're using, 350, 375, the roast features, you can use olive oil, okay? And baking also. And then we got some Calypso seasoning from Caribeque. I'll put a link down below for these guys. Kurt is the owner of the company. Great dude. We're not affiliate. I paid for this, but I want to give him some props. I know this is going to be some good tasting stuff. And I think it will go wonderful on this chicken. Okay, so let's gonna do an even coat of the seasoning and on the legs. It's got a lot of great spices right there. You can smell the cinnamon in it. Oh, it's good stuff. Okay, let's get our temp probe. We're gonna put it, okay. So on this side right here, the skin is broken. I don't know if the butcher didn't do it really well. So we're gonna put the temp probe in the breast side over here. We're gonna do preset. We're gonna do chicken. Okay, so we got the chicken going. It's roasting. Should be good to go. Okay, we're at the add food stage. Let's get this bird in there. Fix up that seasoning a little bit. Let's scratch it off. Okay. All right, let's shut it down. All right, so its targeted temp is 170. I'm gonna keep an eye on that and probably pull it about 165, but we should be good to go. Okay, so if you guys can see that little bald patch right there, and I gotta tell you, I know that, I know all about bald patches. Where do you think all that rub went? Yep, there it is. So we're at 102 degrees. I wasn't keep track of the time since we're cooking the temperature. But yeah, so there you go. That's what we're looking at right there. So I'm gonna finish out this cook this way, but I probably won't recommend cooking a whole bird because this one is actually pretty small, and only a 4-pound bird. But if it's touching that heating element, that's no bueno. All right, let's finish this one up. Okay, guys. The breast is done at 161 right now. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this out and let the carryover heat take it to 165, which is where I want our chicken breast to be. And let it drain off a little bit. Look at all that juice running out of there. All right, I'm gonna let it rest a few minutes on this tray right here. All right, so you can see our little chicken's a little bald. All right. We got some dark spots, around the edges right here. It could be just flavor. All right. So let's check the temps on the other side. Okay. All right. So the breast temperature, like you said, is carrying over. It's a 163 now. We'll take it to 165 and we should be fine. We're gonna let it rest for a little bit, and then we'll start carving into it so we can see how good it tastes. So we're gonna take that off. We're gonna clean it. There's where all that good seasoning went. So again, even just on the pan, it's not big enough. It's not deep enough to do a whole chicken and not have this happen, okay? This is fine. Like, this is gonna taste good, don't get me wrong, but you don't wanna see this right here, okay? You wanna make sure that you're getting an even heat all the way through. And the legs were temping out about 170, 180 on either side, depending on how close I was to the bone. But it's fully gonna be good. That's just that right there. That kind of bugs me. But spatchcocking it would totally have done the trick. Okay, Come on back after it's rested for a minute. Okay, our carryover temp went to 166 after we let it rest for a little bit. We're just gonna carve a little bit into it. Check it out, see how it looks. It is still smoking hot. I don't know if you can see that glistening, but it's pretty freaking juicy to me. I hate squeezing out the juice on this stuff, and I don't know if it's focusing well, but we're juicy. Check out a leg over here. So much juice pouring out of here. Yeah, so we got a leg. I don't know if you can see that, but the juice is loose back here. Look at that. All right. Looking good, looking good. All right, let me cut a couple bites off of this thing, and we could we'll give it a shot. Guys, let me tell you something real quick. A little intermission of chicken. This right here, this knife right here from Dollar Strong is my new nemesis. I was actually washing this bad boy the other day, and I cut the crap out of my thumb. Now, doing any kind of cooking or whatever, you know you're gonna get cut. And that's fine. You get cuts, you get burns, it's all part of it. But this bad boy damn near filleted my thumb. It was awesome. There was a special amount of time to get healed up on that one. I'll debate whether I'm gonna put an overlay of the picture of my thumb, but it got me good. So if you want some high quality, sharp ass knives, Dollar Strong is it. Link down below. Use the coupon code CJ's Knives 10%. All right. All right, come on over here and let's try this. All right, guys, we're done. So was it a fail? No. We got the results we were looking for. The chicken is cooked and it's cooked well. Let's try a bite of it. We got first the little breast piece right here. All right, try that new Caribeque rub. I mean, the juice is dripping off of it. Man, that's some good seasoning right there. First time I've tried it. It's really good. All right, good stuff. All right, let me try the dark meat. You know this stuff's juicy right here. The skin's pretty good. For me, the dark meat's where it's at. Not a big fan of the white meat, the breast meat, but I'm loving that dark meat. Oh, cooked very well. Ninja sets up this smart thermometer for the chicken to be well done. They want it to be well done, so they put 170 as the pulling rate to pull the chicken out. That's when their done rate is. But I cook my birds to about 160, give or take, and let the carryover take it to 165, is which, you know, FDA guidelines, you know, say to cook poultry to. And that way you still have a juicy bird. It's cooked well, it's juicy, tasty, tender, all that stuff, all right? Final conclusion, this was a small chicken, and it's not deep enough to cook it without, you know, scraping off that that top, that rub. So hopefully this answers your guys' questions. If you could cook a whole chicken in there, you can, but you have to spatchcock it, all right? There's plenty of room for that, and I'll probably do another video, you know, somewhere along the line, just doing a spatchcock. This thing, like I said, was, I think, designed straight for grilling, okay? And I gotta tell you, my next video is gonna blow your mind with what we're gonna be grilling, okay? So you wanna make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss out. We're gonna do some heavy duty grilling next go around, all right? Listen, if you guys wanna get yourself any of the merch I use in here, you know, Cooking with CJ merch, the cutting boards, the knives, the Foodi Grill, there are all affiliate links down below. A couple of things have coupon codes like the knives and the cutting boards. You don't pay extra for any of it, but I get a little commission, helps out the channel quite a bit, okay? Last thing, if you want to become a show producer, click this link right here and it'll take you to my Patreon, get your name at the end of the credits. You'll be immortalized on my videos. Okay, guys, I hope y'all have a great week. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for cooking with CJ. Take care.